This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.
Summer is here on Delmarva, and so many of us enjoy a combination of sweet treats, savory treats, but an unexpected place that you may find both of those things is the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach, one of our favorite places, of course. And Joy, you are the owner of the store, and you have set up some beautiful displays. It's one of my favorite things about coming in here is that the store is very visual, it's very interactive, and you've got some beautiful teas out here for us to dive into. So what are some of the summer flavors that you got going on?
So we have some great flavors, one returning favorite and a couple of new, along with some citrus honey. So we've moved into honeys and candles, which use our spices, blends, and teas to provide the aroma, and it's all made in America, which is nice in terms of the accessories. What we have right here are summer flavors. This is a black and white blend. It's a wild berry black and white blend, and those little white things that you see in there is actually an ancient grain, amaranth. And so that is good from a digestive perspective. It also has a little protein in it, and it gives the tea a creaminess. The next tea that we have is a returning favorite. It's the Roy G. Biv, named for all the colors in the rainbow.
Perfect.
And all the ingredients that are in there are from all different colors. So it steeps nice and purple.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It has green tea, chamomile tea, apples, butterfly pea, hibiscus, rose hip. So it's a really nice fruity floral tea.
Yes.
And the last feature this summer is the dragon fruit fusion. Dragon fruit is really popular right now. We also have a corresponding sugar and candle for the dragon fruit and for the Roy G. Biv. But before you try them, I would like to introduce you and to the honeys and to taste them. These are great honeys that are infused with dehydrated juice of a key lime, the blood orange, and my favorite is a grapefruit. So why don't you try those, and then you could decide. We haven't sweetened any of the teas. You could decide what you'd like to mix and match.
All right. Ooh, sounds good. I've been so excited to try these honeys every single time I come in this store, so this is a fantastic opportunity. All right, I guess I'll start over here. We'll start with the key lime. We'll save your favorite for last. All right, key lime. Oh my gosh. So I could just eat this whole jar, but I won't. But I could. Blood orange, which I think is also going to be delicious and amazing. These would even be good just like spread on toast.
Right, spread on toast. What I like to do with some of the honeys, we also have a great cranberry apple. Just look up any honey chicken recipe or honey fish recipe and use the infused honey on it. It's amazing.
Amazing idea. See, another favorite thing about coming here is that you guys always have so many ideas on how to elevate whatever it is. It's not just tea, it's not just spices. You can combine them both for basically any culinary project you got going on. So here we go with the grapefruit. This is Joy's favorite. And I see why. Oh my gosh. It's so
I know,
smooth.
they're
You get
really
just
great.
a little bit of bite from the grapefruit, and then it's like smooth sailing all over again.
So like the lime would be good, I think, or the blood orange and the dragon fruit if you want to sweeten it a little.
Ooh, okay,
Take a try of that.
All right, let's do that. Grab the dragon fruit.
You can just dip the spoon in and swirl it.
Perfect. A little bit of sweetness on there. Stir up. There we go. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a summer drink right there.
Right, and so, you know, with the fruitier teas, I often use them as a sugar-free base to a cocktail or to a summer spritzer. So, you know, if you steep that maybe a little more heavily than you would for a cup of tea, and then you add a little of your favorite spirit, or make a little white wine spritzer with the tea infused, that's also nice. The blueberry black tea that we have makes a great Arnold Palmer, half blueberry black tea, half lemonade. So lots of great ideas for summer entertaining.
For sure, and all of these make great iced teas as well, so I can tell that already. So we'll give Roy G. Biv a try. I'm just gonna drink this one straight. Yeah, that doesn't even really need a sweetener.
Right.
Fantastic and beautiful. Again, these will elevate any like summer tea garden parties that I have dressed for. And what was this one called again?
This is a wild berry, but the interesting thing about it is the white-black blend with that ancient grain in there to give it a little more creaminess.
It does have that creaminess in there. That's really, really good, and also super smooth. It doesn't really need a sweetener, but again, any of those honeys are going to be amazing in any of these teas. But
so we have all kinds of naturally infused sugars and monk fruits, which is a sugar alternative. But those tea purists do like to drink the tea straight.
Yes, I'm sure. But when we get back, we've actually got another really creative thing to try, just pairing some more savory things that you might not have expected. So we'll get to that on the way.
This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.
We're back at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Before the break, we were enjoying some delightful light teas to get you ready for summer, but now we're going to dive into some of the more savory options that you can play around with at the Spice and Tea Exchange. Joy is back here with me. Thank you so much for letting us in today and treating us. And you're using some stuff in a way that I never really thought of, and that is utilizing some of your seasonings on French fries.
Right. So
can't believe I've never thought of it.
You can do it. A lot of our stuff, we always say, it's really simple. Mix it in a sour cream or plain yogurt for a chip or vegetable dip. A lot of them go nice that way.
Yes.
And so here we thought this would be easy, just French fries. So we actually have a summer campaign on Spice Your Fries.
Nice.
And so we have a triple threat with our French fry blends. We have an original, which is a little bit has a little brown sugar, but a little cayenne pepper, and so it's like that sweet heat.
Yep.
We have a salt and vinegar, which is nice.
A
Classic. And then we have a smoky and sweet. Now, I only have 2 of those here to try for you because we have 2 really great blend and a really nice salt. We have a sweet and sour chili salt, which is right here.
Okay.
And then we also have a smoky roasted black garlic. Now, black garlic, I don't know if you're paying attention to culinary, that's like getting a lot of traction these days.
Okay.
Black garlic is a heat-aged garlic, which really caramelizes the flavor of the garlic. So when you get this, you're going to get the smokiness of the smoked paprika with that roasted black garlic with some salt and some other herbs. But these are great for grilling any kind of protein in the summer, chicken, lamb, beef, great on vegetables. Again, you can make dressings or little aiolis where you blend this into mayonnaise or sour cream. So really, your imagination is the limit.
Yes, and I mean, I really can't express enough why this is one of my favorite places in Rehoboth Beach, because anytime you walk in, you guys are so knowledgeable. You and your staff can inspire so many culinary dishes that you never would have even thought to put together. And it's always fun. It's always super welcoming, and it's a very interactive environment as well. You can always smell all kinds of stuff.
Smell is the gateway to taste, and a lot of people, if they lose their smell or they have a cold, they're not tasting. So before you try the fries, I would take a good whiff of the blend and then try French fry and see what you think.
All right, let's dive in. Ooh, that's pretty rich. I like that. Let's see.
Usually we do like a classic barbecue rub on our pork butts, but we just use this on the pork butts for that herbaceousness combined with the smoky was really
and then
nice.
The nice little aftertaste comes cruising in.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to give it a second try, You got to be sure. And I'm sure that I love this. All right, what's next?
So the next one is the sweet and sour chili salt.
Okay. I'll give this a little whiff too. Ooh, okay, nice. A little bit of spice there. Make sure I get some salty pieces. Yeah, like a little unexpected kick from your salt. That's good stuff. Good stuff.
Now this is our original French fry seasoning.
Okay.
So that's going to have brown sugar, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic, paprika, smoked paprika actually.
I can see how the brown sugar might be a little bit of a surprise.
Right, and that's also nice on popcorn too.
Ooh, okay. See? I'm walking away with this huge list of things to try and do when I get home, which I love. I love that little bit of the touch of brown sugar is a great touch, especially with the savory fry. You get a little bit of that sweetness, a little bit of the savory. I mean, come on, beach fries, doesn't get better than that. And what's last?
Now this is our vinegar powder.
Ooh.
salt and vinegar French fries.
Okay.
So a lot of
yeah.
people will just put the vinegar on, so it's a dry fry, right? A dry fry
Ah.
mix. But you know, something, you know, mixing it up if you're going to do like a chicken or a turkey burger, and you can blend that in to give it a little bit of seasoning.
Yeah, because I mean, one of the problems with the vinegar on fries is you just it goes, it disappears. So with this, that's not going to be a problem.
We also have, if you come in, some really interesting salts. We've added a vanilla bean salt, which is nice if you're doing like baking sweet and salty. We have a roasted espresso salt. Everybody's been asking for Celtic salt because of all the health benefits. So we have a French grey Celtic salt. So the Celtic salt with all the mineral content, it's good for digestion, anti-inflammatory. So I think, and we have a salt for all seasons, which is another newer one. So we definitely updated the offerings on our salt wall for summer.
For sure. And some of those salts, like, what would you use that espresso salt in or for?
So the espresso salt, you can use it on a steak. You know, we also have an espresso sugar we do on steaks as well. And then again, it's like the sweet and salty baking, like or candy making too, when you're making the candy and then you want to top it.
All right, so get in here, pick the staff's brain because they've got so many great ideas to utilize all these really creative spices, sugars, the teas you saw, the candles. You're going to want to bring those home too because they smell amazing, and all kinds of ways that you can play at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. But we've got more ways for you to play too when we get back.